I'm still not feeling great, as you can see by my beautiful appearance. um, I'm working on little Spencer, putting a little bit of a crease detail. I didn't think his creases were dark enough after I blushed him. It seemed like the creases were too light for me, so I'm going back and doing that. I added a little more on his little face. Just fixed him up a little bit more and gave him a little extra splotchy blue where his veins are to just bring that out a little more. It's definitely a progression. I don't just go, okay, this color, blush, 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 model, 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 vein, vein, and he's done. I look at it, I leave it setting, I come back like a day later and go, you know, what does it need? And I do that. I don't have like a formula that I use. You know, some people can crank out a doll, and like they can do 2 babies in a weekend. I can't operate that way. I don't have a set formula, and all their babies end up looking exactly alike. You can say, ooh, that's her doll, because they look exactly alike. And I'm sure I have some sort of a style, but I don't know if I do. But I guess, I don't know, if you put all my babies next to each other, I don't know that you could pick out that I painted it. I'm not sure. I don't know. But certain people that, you know, I guess because they've done it so long, they do the exact same thing pretty much every time, and they end up, you know, cranking out pretty quickly. And I mean, they're pretty, they look good. I just can't do that. It would be nice if I could, but I'm really slow, and I don't do this to get money. Like, I don't do this for a business. So although I do sell them, I don't have to sell them. I mean, I'm a nurse, so I have income, and this is not something that I have to do, which is another reason why I refuse to take $200 for a doll that I've spent so much time making. These people that do that, I hate that they use that as their income, and I hate that they have to take their price down so low that all the time they spent is not getting compensated, and that's very sad, because this takes a long time. And unless you do have a set formula, and you know, like some people, they're just kind of cranking them out, then, you know, they're not spending as much time. But you know, when you do take time to do it, and it is a labor of love, and people don't get what they're worth. Art is something that people just never pay what it's worth. It's just how it is. That's why they call them starving artists, I guess. Makes sense. People don't realize the struggle and the labor that it takes to do it. So just darkening these creases up just a little to make me happier about how they look, just slightly. And I think I want to put some, like, you know, when you look at your hand and you've got those blue areas, I want to put a little more blue on his hand. It's not quite blue enough for me. Just make a little splotch, and then I take my blue sponge. I have a sponge designated just for blue. And I want to just add some little slightly blue areas. I do this when I first do the veins, but a lot of the steps I repeat. I'm so sorry. Just a little bit sick. Okay, so this is also a good time when you're, you know, getting close to finishing it up. You can go back with your blue and just add a little more emphasis to some of the veins that aren't standing out quite as much. I just stuck my purple brush in the blue because I'm talking about blue. I'm out of control. darken these areas up just a little. I'm really liking how he's looking. He's pretty down cute. And we'll give him just a little more blush. This little finger needs a little more right there. I never get it all done at once. I have to do it in stages. Do this color and then go back and do that color. Carry on with these creases and adding some little extra blush here and there, and back. I'm really a lot of fun today. Just don't feel great. Okay, I've got a little bit farther on the creases, and I went ahead and touched his lips. Where I like them to be lighter, I go back and I put a light green on there. Let's see, Earth Mint is the color. It's a very light, chalky looking green, and I like to put that on the lips in the spots where I want it to stay lighter, like the Suck Blister, and spots where I want it to not, it makes it look poochier if they're not all one color. And I put that pale mint green on the high points where I want his lips to look fatter, and so I went ahead and did that. I know it's hard for you to see here, it really is, but it doesn't look green when you put it on. It's just very faint. It just neutralizes the red underneath when you do, you know, a pink layer and it gets a little bit too much on that part. You just can put a little bit of light green on there and it'll take away some of the redness, keep it looking a little paler. That's what I like to do. And I went ahead and added let me show you this one. Well, I don't know which one will show up better. I added at the base of the nails. Gosh, I hesitate to show you mine, but it looks so bad. But that little area there, the half moon, the little lunula area, I went ahead and added that. I know full well you're not going to be able to see them, but let me see which ones. I thought I'd try to show you anyway, because somebody might be able to see it, so. It's really not, it really doesn't stand out enough, I don't think. I like to paint that first. You might can see just a faint pale purple at the base. Anyway, I paint that first, and then I go back with a pink, a darker pink, and then I just sort of outline the lunula and let it kind of bleed up a little. That's what I like to do, but we're not that far yet. But I thought I'd show you what I'd done thus far. So this is ready to be baked again, and then I'll move on to finishing up these nails, and he's got to get eyebrows. I might do the eyebrows before I bake it. We'll see how it goes. Right now, I need to go rest because I don't feel good. Okay. I shall return. Okay, little Spencer's in the oven, and I've switched gears to working on these little bookmarks. So, a little bit more detail about them. I just don't feel very good, so I thought I would just do a couple of these and I'm gonna go lay down. I did these by the sewing machine. I did the other ones at work. In between phone calls, I just kind of stitched a little bit by hand using embroidery floss. And these I did on the sewing machine. So you just fold it down and then fold it down again and stitch back and forth. And then on this end, you do the same thing, only you have this trapped inside before you stitch. So then this end is where the button goes. So with this one, I'm using a black and white kitty cat. So kitty cat's gonna go right here. Thank you, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Right there. Yeah, I feel way better than I did yesterday. Still feel like crap, but less like crap than yesterday. So anyway, the button is going to sew onto here, and that's that one. I've done this color. And this one, I'm going to put this festive pink flower. It's pretty. I thought these bright colors might look good. And then I've got a littler one. I made some littler ones and made them shorter to go like on a paper bag. So this is one of those littler ones. And the button is going to be this little purple butterfly. So I'm just going to set and fool with these. This red one, I decided to put a little black ant. It's an ant. Can't hardly see him. It's a little ant. I thought maybe if somebody wanted to buy one for a little boy, we would want something a little bit more boyish. So I made a few of them that look like something a boy might like. Oh, Spencer's done in the oven. So there's a fish, and I'm going to use these colors. A little bit more boyish. The orange, and not totally boyish, but still cute. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just going to stitch them down. I'm losing my train of thought. I'll be back. Alright, I finished the bookmarks, getting those little buttons sewed on that I was working on. And I've rested. Now I'm making a grilled cheese. That is my tomato soup. Yes. I'm not eating my way of eating keto, whatever. I'm not eating that way right now. When I get sick, all bets are off. Let's hope I don't get sick for a really long time. If I'm sick for an extended period of time, I'm in trouble. So since I'm sick, I tend to feel sorry for myself, and I want comfort food, so that's what I'm doing. I'm bad, I'm really bad. Alright, so we're going to be using butter. To make this grilled cheese. Cheese on the bread. Bread in the skillet. think if it's French cooking, you put, I believe it's ham and cheese like this, and it's called a croque dame or a croque monsieur, something French. But if you're in Kentucky and you slap some Kraft cheese slices between some bread, it's called grilled cheese. I'm delirious. I feel like crap, total crap. And in my tomato soup, I put some milk and some half and half, just to make it even better. And I usually put crackers in it, but since I'm using grilled cheese, I probably won't put crackers in it. Because you know enough's enough. I wanted this so bad while I was at work last night. I felt like, oh my gosh, I felt so sick at work last night. And I spent most of my time with my head laying on my desk between calls because I just felt so bad. And I was sitting there just dreaming about grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. So that's why I decided today to just make that for my lunch. Excusez-moi. So grilled cheese and tomato soup it is. Looks like I'm gonna be here by myself too because hubby has to work and my son had to work, and my other son and his little family have gone to get his car worked on, and so I'm gonna be sitting here all alone watching movies snuggled up with the pups. Let's see what pups we see over here now. Kratos. Hi, Bowie. That's Kratos. You don't get to see him much because... Hi! Hi! I stay hidden a lot. There's little Stella. There's Hazel. Hi, Hazel. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. What you doing? Oh, everybody's going to get excited now because I think there's some treats or something. They're running. Y'all are so cute. Oh, Layla's limping again. I don't know what's wrong with her little foot. Sometimes she limps, sometimes she doesn't. So I'm not sure what happened. She likes to fight, so I think she might have bitten off more than she could chew fighting with somebody. Hi, Quadby. Oh well. Enough about the pups. I'm gonna go eat this before I fall over. I may call this quits on the video. I'm going to say goodbye now in case I don't add nothing else to it later because I feel pretty crappy and I think I'm just going to go get in the bed. So I guess I'm going to say see y'all later.